and Spain Howard all saw Johnston spin sideways. You know, this might not be sponsored by Bang Energy Drink after the end of this one. It might have to be sponsored by Depends or something. There's a few drivers that might have to be changing their shorts after this.
That was a close call right there, no doubt. 2 cars up front we saw win their heat races earlier in the racing program. Spain Howard sits back there in the 40 car in the 4th position. Clay Waters sits in the 3rd spot, running up the top 5 as the 7A, J.R. Garcia.
Single file restart from this point on. That's going to give Dakota Brown a little bit of breathing room up in the point. But, man, look at the train of American steel all the way across.
Here we go at a turn 4. Green flag for Dakota Brown, your leader. Spain Howard with a good run out of turn 2, trying to get outside of Waters, battling for the 3rd spot, using that high groove around Bakersfield Speedway. Keep your eyes on that 40 car as he starts to move. He'll take that 3rd spot away from Waters at the stripe.
Wow, Dakota Brown trying to get to the bottom. Justin Jackson trying to get there. Saw that it wasn't going to be there. Gave that leader his spot, knowing that he had the position. Instead of taking both of them out, causing melee, he said, okay.
Trouble in turns 3 and 4. Daryl Mealer.
Yeah, Daryl Mealer now.
Puts it in reverse, backs it up the hill, pops it and drives, see if he can get out of the way of the leaders. He's parked right in the racing line.
Couldn't get it out of the way. Luckily, Dakota Brown saw it and was able to make the necessary maneuvers to get through. But, man, Flagman dug around, giving him any chance he could to get out of the way, and he just couldn't do it.
Good work by your race director on the receiver, letting those guys know, hey, a little trouble down there. Here's where it's at. Slow down. Go to the high side. Well, we're 6 laps in, boys.
6 laps in at 25. Long ways to go, let me tell you. And it's still the 15D of Dakota Brown out front.
We still have 21 cars on the racetrack.
That's pretty good, man. That's a good field of cars right there, let me tell you.
And I'm looking at the 7 machine of J.R. Garcia. That rear bumper looks a whole lot lower than where it started, which means he got some love from behind there, and it pushed it down. Hopefully that doesn't come loose, and then something serious can happen out there, like come off and collect in somebody else's car. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, across, right next to the flag stand, the Sandman, Rob Sanders, driving the 10N late model tonight, as well as the 11XX modified. Now, Corey, when Rob Sanders won a main event here, he thanked the fans, thanked his crew, and then said, if anybody's got one of these late models in the grass, out in their backyard or in a shed, bring that sucker out, and if you got any questions, come call me.
Yeah, Rob's a great ambassador for the sport, always trying to promote the late model division that we know has been struggling out here in the western United States lately, but it's making a comeback, and you're going to see that later on in the racing program with very, very fast late models here tonight at the Budweiser Nationals. And, man, I'll tell you, there might not be a lot of them this year, but the quality, top to bottom in this field, I don't know if you can ask for anything better.
I called it. They're pulling off the 7A of J.R. Garcia because that rear bumper is hanging all by itself. But you know what I'm looking at, Corey? Look at what that 40's doing in the American stock.
He's Rolling the high side, baby.
I've been watching him the last few laps. I can see what he's
Packing
doing.
in that cushion because if anybody's comfortable running on the wall,
It's going to be Nick
it's Nick
Spainhour.
Spainhour.
He likes to be out there. Watch him in that sport mod later on. Yeah, he's been up there rolling the top side in, trying to smooth it out a little bit. That's where he's been
There he goes. Look
running this track here in this feature. And he's definitely got that 40 car up there and bouncing around and trying to level off some of that rough stuff. .25 laps is the scheduled distance.
Yes, it is.
6 down, 19 to go.
And like you said, there's still how many cars out there, Corey?
21 cars still on the
That's
track.
good. What did I tell you?
We'll see how many we finish with, but we've got 21 on there right now, and we're getting ready to go back to racing action here for the Budweiser Nationals.
Let's try not to speak too early, right? But these guys are going to make this one exciting race, let me tell you.
Well, you got the 74 Dotson sitting mid-pack. You got the 11 of Cody Johnson way back there. Got to make his way back up towards the front. We'll see if these guys can get it done here in the next 19 laps. Green flag is out and waving for Dakota Brown.
Justin Jackson on the bottom side. Dakota Brown running that gutter as well. Spainhour coming up with issues, coming up lame on the high side.
Something going wrong with that 40
He
car,
is
Mike.
off the pace, no doubt about it. He is
Looks like something might have broken the rear end on the left side.
something. That's a good call, Brian. That's definitely what it looks like. He's going to come to a rest up there at the
Speaking
top
of
of turn
something
3.
going on, that 58T.
Yeah, Troy Thomas really spooting out a lot of smoke now in that 58 car.
That 58T is smoking like a stuck barbecue pig.
Smoking like it's stuffed barbecue pig. I hope it's at Smokies.
Where's the batteries for the drone? Where's he charging those outside?
They're in your box outside?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer that 58T is going to hold up, but, it's Bud Nationals. What else do you do? Run it till it blows up?
Checkers or wreckers, baby. Checkers or wreckers.
That's exactly what it would be. Checkers or wreckers. Run her till she blows up, Bobby. Get her done. So there goes the driver. Oh,
Look at the right rear.
The axle's going wrong in that car. Look at that. Rear end.
That axle, those two axles in the rear end, they had a difference of opinion and decided to separate.
It's not supposed to be like that.
That sounded good to me. Difference of opinion. In the opinion. And it went south, and that kind of hurts it for the 40 car. Nick Spainhour, they'll be pushing him off the track now. And that'll move the big man of Clay Waters right back up into the third spot. The fourth spot's going to be the number 25 of Cody Sly. Then we pick up Kenny White in the 316, the 114 of Rich Denman, the 24, the straight up 24 Tyler Johnson, the 53, or is that the 58T as Troy Thomas Jr., and the new daddy, Brock Crawford in the 47 car.
We're going to try it again. Slow pace being set by Dakota Brown out of turn 4. There's the green flag. Everybody on the bottom on the restart.
It looks like it's a train race with Dakota Brown and Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson did not let off of that back bumper. Dakota Brown all the way down the front stretch into turn 1.
Clay Waters right there with him in the number 3 spot. Going to take a look under the 49 of Jackson. He's battling for that second spot. He takes it away at the stripe as he moves into the number 2 position.
Yeah, Justin Jackson with a little bit of push through 3 and 4.
Darryl
Nealer going around in 3 and 4 once again, but this time able to keep it going. But right now, Dakota Brown. Waters coming up a little sour, just a little bit out of there. Had to overcompensate for it and check up. When he does that, here comes Kenny White. Justin Jackson.
That's Brian Childers down here in the wall in turn 4. The 46 car.
We'll get this one in. Good time to give a shout out to some of our sponsors here on the Spreaker broadcast. Northwest Trucking Academy, James Gang Pizza, Stumbling J Livestock, Swear Trucking,
Linson Signs for those beautiful Moxie Media signs and Rugged Radio signs, as well as Rugged Radios, the official two-way radios of Moxie Media and Promotions.
And Bar S Motorsports, the official dealer for the Longhorn chassis here in the western U.S.
We'd also like to let everybody know what's going on tomorrow. We've got the Children's Miracle Network going to be out here tomorrow with some of the Miracle kids with Cammie Bell Racing. They're going to be out here. The 13-year-old Cammie Bell getting into a race car next year coming from RC Cars. So we'll have some RC cars out over by Turn 4 having some fun early with those kids.
Some more of our sponsors here on the broadcast. We got Archer Floor Covering, Doc's Photos. Don't forget about Jetstream Aqua Massage and Amco Transmissions.
That's AA, beep, beep, MCO. We'd also like to thank Precious Perfections by Paparazzi. My other half, that's her new thing, because without her, I wouldn't be able to be here today. So thank you, dear, for letting me do that. And I'm going to give another little shout out to her. The 24th of October, she's going to go live on Facebook. So if you look up Precious Perfection by Paparazzi, they're going to be live giving away some goodies, some jewelry, and all that fun stuff. So take a look, give her a like, send her a message, tell her Moxie Mike sent you. That way I get some, brownie points.
If you guys want to listen to the Budweiser Nationals after the show tonight, let's go to Moxie Media and Promotions on Facebook. Click the Use App button, and you will be able to listen to all of the racing action recapped right here. You can listen to each race as we make our way through the program. You can listen to years past from 2013 to current. Let's go to Moxie Media and Promotions on Facebook. Click the Use App button, and again, you will be able to listen to numerous years of the Budweiser Nationals.
You can also pick up our weekly podcast, West Coast Wide Open, on Spreaker Radio. Looking that up.
What's the easiest way to listen to that? You go to Moxie Media Promotions and click the Use App button.
Absolutely. We get it all set up for you there. Make it one click and you're tuned in to everything we got.
We make it easy for you to stay up to date on the latest dirt track racing action news. All right, there's the one to go from Doug Ryan. Flagman here at Bakersfield Speedway. Dakota Brown, your leader. Clay Waters sits second. Justin Jackson third. We have got 9 laps down. 25 laps is the distance. Dakota Brown, a little mental games going on down there, keeping a very slow pace. Using that low line on the restart. There's the green flag from Doug Ryan. We're back on the throttle, underway in racing.
Boy, 3 wide in turn 1. It's Brown on the bottom, Waters in the middle. Now we lose Justin Jackson. Here comes the 25 at Cody Sly, the 114 of Rich Denman now. Up in the mix.
Rich Denman on the move, working the upper groove. And that big Monte Carlo in the 114, he put a bumper. He put a bumper on the 49 out of turn 2 last time around. He is hauling the mail on the top side of the racetrack.
Boy, he's using the RPMs, not letting up. And it looks like the number 22L of Johnston. 22J of Kevin Johnston there. He gets the car rolling. We're going to stay green. It's still Dakota Brown out front. Here comes the 25 of Cody Sly now as he works the inside of the big man of Clay Waters in that 86C car. Justin Jackson still in tow, but here comes Denman. He hits down the hammer down the back straightaway.
Good run by Denman in the 114. He's got something figured out as he's got that big car on the top side, all kinds of hooked up. He's in the mix. So he's going to slide in the number 4 spot as he gets by the 49 of Jackson.
He's glued to the backside of that 86C of Clay Waters, but here comes the 316 to Kenny White. He'll make the pass. Denman right back with that car down the back straightaway. He'll move down to the inside, trying to make a move on Clay Waters as he rolls to the inside of the track. Ooh, Justin Jackson gets a little loose right there in the apex of 3 and 4. Holds on to it. Now we lose the 58T of Troy Thompson Jr.
What a move by Rich Denman last time on the backstretch into turn 3. He dove that car underneath the Waters. Now he's going to the high side. Outside of Sly, he's on the fly. Here comes Rich Denman.